Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ikai Kali, aka The Wise Investor. And in this video, it's really just going off the dome with it. I've been in deep thought lately and I just really been having these bursts of motivations. If you follow me on my Instagram, I just randomly just put out these bursts of motivation and inspiration because I truly believe we're in a season where people need it. There's a lot of people that are hurt. There's a lot of people that are broken. And there's a lot of people that are lost. And I wanted to make this video because first, the topic of this video is life is about choices, right? Life is about choices. The choices you make determine the trajectory of your life. So understand this. The reason why you are where you are at right now in this point of your life is because you made the decision to be there, right? You made all the decisions leading up to that point, whether it's good or bad, whether that situation you're in is positive or negative, right? You made the decision to be there because you made the choice. God gave us the power of free will, right? We have the power to make our own decisions, and you made the decision to be where you're at. Now, when it comes to choices, there's only good, bad, positive, negative. There is no in between. So each and every single one of us have a moral compass on the inside, right? This moral compass on the inside tells us this is a good decision, this is a bad decision, right? I remember my mom when we were younger, we would go into the let's just say like an IHOP or something. We'll go eat dinner, and she would pretend with us just to test us. She'll say, "Hey, put this salt shaker in the purse, and we're gonna take it," right? And the little me and my sister will be like, "No, that's stealing," right? How does a kid know that at a young age? Is because they have that moral compass on the inside, right? But get this, there's some people moral compass that is actually messed up, right? Where it's actually backwards. Good is bad and bad is good, right? So that's the generation we live in today, where we live in a backwards society where we don't promote doing good things anymore. We promote all the bad things, right? With social media, with the media, right? It's just all the negativity going on. There's just so much negative going on that we don't ever get to see the positive that's going on within the cracks. So I think it's very important that in life, you as a person continue to make positive and healthy decisions and choices, wise choices, because essentially those choices you're going to make is going to lead you to where you want to be or where you don't want to be, right? Everybody wants to hit this level of success in life. Everybody wants to hit this level of success, wherever success is for them. But it's not about hitting that level of success. It's about who you become in that process, right? Because the choices you make will determine who you become. Everything revolves around the choices you make, healthy or unhealthy. If you want to become someone great and motivating and inspiring, you have to make the decision and the choices behind the scenes to do things that's going to build you up so you can go out there and help other people. But how can you help other people if you haven't yet helped yourself? Right? You have to make the choice to help yourself out of the situation you're in. And sometimes you have to make the choice to reach out to other people to get the help you need. Because if you don't make the choice to reach out to people, you end up getting hurt in that process of sheltering what you're going through. We all go through problems. We all go through things in life. It's a part of life. Life is like a roller coaster. You go up, you go down. You go up, you go down. You spin around, come back around, right? It's like a roller coaster. But it comes down to making those positive and healthy decisions. If you want to get anywhere in life, remember that the choices you make right now, the choices you make today, is either going to propel you forward or it's going to pull you back. It's going to be the wind behind your sail or it's going to be the anchor that's holding you down. That's how it is, right? A lot of time people want to blame their decisions from other people, right? Oh my gosh, Susie and so told me to do this, this, and this because it's going to help me with this, right? A lot of times we are blaming other people for the choices we are making. Yes, there could be peer pressure. Yes, we can be just going with the crowd, but at the end of the day, it's still your choice. It's still your choice because you had the choice to say no, but you said yes, right? How many times are we in situations like that where we have the choice to say no, but because we're looking for validation in other people, we say yes. Because we want to fit in with the crowd, we say yes, right? But at the end, who ends up getting hurt? You. Who ends up getting hurt? Us. The people around us don't get hurt. The people around us don't feel bad. It ends up being us. We end up having to live with the choices we make. And I think that's very crucial, because we live with the choices we make. We live with it. Other people don't feel what we feel, right? They might have a sense of what we feel. They might understand how we feel, but they don't feel what we feel, right? So if you make positive and healthy choices and decisions, ultimately you're going to feel healthy and positive on the inside. But if you make negative choices, negative decisions that's not going to take you anywhere in life, if you make those decisions, it's going to eat you up like a cancer on the inside, where you're going to think something is wrong with you, but now you're just reaping what you sowed. That's ultimately what it is. If you reap a good harvest, you're going to get a good harvest back, right? Or if you sow good seeds, you're going to reap a harvest back. And if you sow bad seeds, you're going to reap a bad harvest back. And that's important. We got to hang out with the wheat and not the tares, right? We're in this season of our life right now where all around us is just negativity. That's all we see on social media, right? And it's very important for you, in the midst of all this negativity, you find peace. What helped me find my peace, what helped me start making wiser decisions, was I had to separate myself. I had to say, you know what, Ikaika, you deserve better, man. These friends that you're hanging out with, Kaika, they don't care about you. You deserve better. You deserve a better circle, right? You deserve better. And you have to come to that realization that you deserve better. You really do. You really deserve better, and stop settling for less. The choices you're making right now is because you are choosing to settle for less. You're choosing to settle when you're worth more. You're far more valuable than any diamond or any ruby, but you're settling for the copper. You're settling for that penny when you should be worth that dollar, that blue strip. That's what you're settling for. So we have to learn how to not settle for when we're worth more. And that's important, very important. It's vital to your personal growth in life, your personal development in life, and how you grow as a person, right? Stop putting other people before you. Stop letting other people's decisions or other people's thoughts, other people's perspective basically influence you to make a bad decision. Stop that. And I'm here to tell you, stop it, because you're not going anywhere. You're not moving forward. I want to see you move forward. I want to see you get propelled onto the next chapter into your life. Sometimes chapters have to close, and it's okay. Next chapter opens, right? And it's important for you to understand that, because most of the time, like, you get stuck in this situation because the choices you made and you don't know how to get out. But that situation is not your destination, but it's just a chapter in your life, and it's just getting to that next and moving forward. A lot of people get stuck and they call their situation their destination, but that's never what God has intended for that to be. But the intention behind that, since you did make the choices, you have to live up with the choices you made. But now that you understand the light of the situation, you look back and self-reflect in the midst of that situation, you can say, wow, all this pain I'm going through is making me stronger. All this hurt I'm going through is making me stronger, right? So in the midst of the situation and the chaoticness and the hurt and the brokenness, God is developing your character within you. You're becoming someone you have never seen before, because all that pain is just that stepping stone for you to get to the next level in life. So when you experience it again, it won't hurt you. You're going to have that tough skin, that thick skin, right? And that's very important. Very important. Very important. Guys, these talks are like very important to me because at the end of the day, I want to see you get to the next level in life. That's it. If I can help one person be motivated and inspired to do something with their life, I've done my job. That's it. That's all I want to do. Because we live in a generation where people think they're not worth it, they're not valuable, they're not loved. People think that because of what is going on around them, so they're struggling on the inside. The biggest battle people face is in their heart, is in their mind. These are the biggest battles people face, and it's the things we can't see. So when we see on social media someone's life is going perfect and it just looks good, all we're seeing is the highlight reel. Because when they go back and face themselves at night at 12 o'clock and they're sitting there in their room, they're broken and they're lost and they hurt. This is what's going on behind the scenes. We can't let social media blind us from what the reality is. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm sorry. This is deep. This is very deep. You guys are basically witnessing what I think about all day. So now instead of me just thinking, I'm putting it out there because it's very important for you to understand that you're worth it and you're valuable and you're loved. You are cared for. You have people that actually want to see you win. You are born a winner. Now you just have to get into the winning habits. You have to make the choice, right? We go back to life is about choices. You have to make the choice to become a winner. You have to make the choice to become a leader. You have to make the choice to become a trendsetter. Guys, choices is everything. The choices you make determine the trajectory of your life. The choices you make determine where you're going to end up. Your life can drastically change in 5 years, but you have to make the choice to put that plan together to know exactly where you want to be and how you're going to get there. Yes, it might not happen to the full extent of what you planned it to be, but you have a plan and you have a guide and you have a book to get there, right? You have that roadmap on how to get there. And that's the most important part, is having a roadmap for your life. Planning out your life the way God sees it for you. Because this is what I learned. What I learned in life is God doesn't give us what we want. Because our wants, our desires, sometimes it's not even beneficial for us. We just want it because we feel like it. And we just go off of the way we feel. So if we go off the way we feel, that's what led us to the situation, in this bad situation we're in right now. Right? So God doesn't give us what we want, but he gives us what we need. God is committed to our destiny, not our vanity. Very important. God doesn't care about our vain imaginations or vain desires. They're vain. They're just for self-intention, self-purpose, right? God is committed to our destiny and getting us closer to our purpose. That's what God is committed to. We have to make a plan, keeping God in the loop. Most of the time in life, we create plans, right? Think about this, okay? Take a step back. In life, people go through the darkest stages of their life. In those darkest stages, you made choices of what friends you're going to pick, where you're going to be in the next 5 years. You made all these different choices in the dark. But in the dark, you can't see. So what you created, that list you created, there's no clarity to it. Because you're not even thinking right. You're not even seeing right. You're in the dark, right? And in the dark, we usually don't make wise decisions, including God in our decisions, including God in our list. We don't make those decisions. We don't make that list with God in it, right? So in order for us to walk with clarity in life, make sound decisions, sound choices, we have to step into the light, leave the dark in the dark, leave the people, the choices you made, the friends you chose to make that were not benefiting you at all in the dark. You have to leave them in the dark, and you have to be okay with that, because now you're stepping into the light, and the light diminishes the darkness, right? And that's very important, because we're making these choices in the dark, which God never intended for us. So when we come into the light, we're trying to hold on to these things that we're supposed to let go. So when you come into the light, you're going to start to begin to see clarity. You're going to start to begin to see transformation to your mind, to your spirit, to your heart. That's going to help you make wiser decisions, decisions that's going to propel you forward, right? And that's important because why? If you remember anything from this video, life is about choices. The choices you make determine the trajectory of your life. My grandpa told me that one, and that's something I run with every single day. If I talk to anybody, that's one thing I tell them. If they're going through anything, that's one thing I tell them. Life is about choices. The choices you make determine the trajectory of your life. So make your dash count. Go out there and live on purpose and for a purpose. If you got anything valuable from this video, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe for more motivation and inspiration because we're just getting started, okay? Guys, life is about choices. Go out there and make your dash count. My name is Ikaika Ali, and I'm out. Peace!